Hello and welcome everybody to Trureporting Live call-in show plus a podcast. I need everyone to know right now this is going to be moving very quickly as I have information that will blow your mind. I have been working constant hours. I need everyone to know that I've been working constant hours. I have barely left my office today because of the information that I'm about to share to you today. My friends, I need everyone right now to share this, everyone to subscribe to this, everyone to leave a like, and as many of you as you can to donate to this. This is all I ask, and I will be repeating that throughout the podcast. Also, at JCParker369, I need everyone right now to go to Twitter and subscribe and follow at JCParker369. This guy is dropping bombs. I need you all to know that. He's well tapped in. Some of you know what that means esoterically. I need you to know that. Also, big news. I don't think anyone's talked about this, and we're going to get to it, okay? As of now, every Wednesday, this is the big news. This is a big podcast. I don't like to hype. I don't believe in hype, but I'm going to talk about it. This Wednesday, every Wednesday, me, Trureporting, Severe Anon, and Polar Bear Smack will be doing a show every Wednesday to talk about entertainment, politics, and music. This is going to be the next big thing, okay? This is what we are going to be doing. It's going to be called Wake 'em Up Wednesdays. Wake 'em Up Wednesday, so get hyped on it. Me, Severe Anon, and Polar Bear Smack, we're going to be talking about a lot of stuff on Wednesdays. Okay, that's going to be going from 8 until 9 p.m. and it's probably going to go over. We'll probably have to adjust the hours. So I need you guys to know that. Get stoked on it. Another thing, Incarnate ET _ from Twitter, one of the best investigative journalists out there, is going to be coming on. He will be here Tuesday for the live stream. Guys, we have basically shifted over to a whole nother format. I don't want it to be like this forever, but I'm letting you know, guys, that this is what we're going to be doing, okay? So, Wake 'em Up Wednesdays will be coming. You're going to start seeing promos of this. Shout out to Bree. She helps out Method. She helps out Severe Anon. She helps out Red Pill 78. She's helping out Trureporting too. She's been in the mix with me for a long time, okay? So I'm letting you guys know, Wake 'em Up Wednesdays with Severe Anon, Trureporting, and Polar Bear Smack. We're going to be talking music, entertainment, politics. Okay, this is what we're going to be doing. And also Tuesday, all right, at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we will be having on Incarnate _ ET, one of the best investigative journalists out there, letting you know. Bye, Steve. Get him, Shan. Get Steve. Peace. Again, all I can emphasize, at JCParker369, think Tesla numbers. We have so much to get into before Red Pill goes live. Red Pill is going live at 9 o'clock, so I have a lot to get in and very little time to do it. This is going to be one of the biggest podcasts I do, okay? I'm letting you know that right now. I've been doing so much work. And big shout out to JCParker369. I got to hit these super chats. Okay, guys, if I get behind them, then please don't hate. I will shout you out. If you have questions, especially during this time, I will be reading a lot. So I will be going back and reading out the super chats. So just bear with me. Okay. I promise I will get to you, and I promise I will have a lot of emphasis on what you have to say. Railgirl 1952, a brand new name. I've never seen this name before. Railgirl 1952, thank you so much for a massive super chat. God bless America and protect President Trump, his cabinet, and also his family. I truly feel blessed that this man is president. You and me both, Railgirl. You and me both. It's something very special. Jamie Campbell, thank you so much for the super chat. Jamie, Gamecocks fan, by the way. All right. Both my brother and my father were alumni there. Thank you so much, Jamie Campbell. I'm excited, he says. You should be. I'm going to drop some bombs. I'm telling you right now. Railgirl 2, 1952. Wow. Permanently removed from Twitter. Not by me. Wow. Permanently removed from Twitter. Why was that? Very strange. Sunny Sky says we have 797 people watching right now and only 311 likes. Let's get to 1,000. All I ask is 1,000 likes, okay? Please. Can't stop, won't stop. Exactly, Robert Stubblefield. This channel does not stop. Let's go ahead and get into the news, okay? I have so much to get into that is going to break you. It's going to blow your mind how I tie everything together. I'm talking about celebrities. I'm talking about Q. I'm talking about the disease. I'm talking about the virus. I'm talking about everything. I'm going to tie it all together right here, right now. Pay attention. I'm going to make this as fast as I can, so pay attention. All right, guys? Jay Brits, I love this. This is a great super chat. Thank you so much, Jay Brits. He says, get it, son? I am, baby. I am, baby. All right, let's go ahead and do this. And again, guys, thank you so much. Please like, share, and subscribe right now. That's all I ask. Let's go. All right, so coming at us from We Are the News. This is a very patriotic channel, as you can see. They're talking about MAGA, mega, and where we go when we go up. Says French study shows hydrochloroquine and also azithromycin, which a lot of people take for if they have viral infections. Patients showed complete viral eradication 5th day into treatment. This is massive. This should be a huge relief, a huge burden lifted off of your shoulders, that within 5 days of the hydrochloroquine and erythromycin that you will see a complete viral eradication. So why on earth, and we're going to get to this, I'm blowing your minds. I like to chip away at you guys. Why does the president keep saying that this is a disease? They're all calling it a disease when in fact it is not. It's a viral infection. It's the flu. It's not a disease. Not a disease by any means. We're moving forward. You should show this to your norming friends that within 5 days of treatment, hydrochloroquine and azithromycin, patients showed complete viral eradication. My friends, and you can see the study shown here. Look at this. So, percentage of patients with PCR positive samples, as we can see here, when it comes to hydrochloroquine and azithromycin combination, look at the downfall within day 5. This is incredible information that is being pumped out right now that you think CNN or MSNBC or Fox News or any of these people are going to talk about. They're not. Look at this, guys. Controls. Obviously, it stays almost even. It kind of comes back up that way. Hydrochloroquine only, even with just the hydrochloroquine, it brings it down. But both combinations, which in fact is not vaccine form, but pill form. We all know our president is not for what? The V word, right? He's not about that. So this is going to be pill form. It's 2 different forms of medicine that you will be taking at once. To basically, it's a nuclear bomb going off in your system to eradicate this, okay? Just understand that. And hydrochloroquine, my friends, if you do not understand, is going to be in shortage very, very soon. So I cannot, I cannot tell you enough. If you do not have symptoms, just as the vice president is saying, just as his COVID-19 team is talking about, as well as the president, you can, please don't abuse this. Don't abuse it. If you don't have symptoms, do not go and ask for this, because there are real people who do have this that are suffering. So this is massive information that is dropping right now, guys. And you're not going to see anyone else talking about this in the MSM. Okay, there could be other channels out there that are talking about this, but as of right now, I'm telling you. Okay, moving forward, guys. So coming at us from Jordan Sather. This is huge. This is so strange. I'm sure a lot of you have seen it, as it has 353,000 views. But if you have not, please follow at Jordan_Sather_. This is from almost a day ago. But this is massive, as it ties into everything I'm about to tell you when it comes to Mr. HANX. Let's take a listen real quick. Let me mute the music and move forward. Again, the reason that I did this, my friends, the reason that I had to go live, is because I have so much information. This podcast would be almost an hour and a half long. And you guys, I know the short attention span from all of us. I have it too. This is brought on by social media. This is brought on by tech. You wouldn't get to the end of it. So I'm doing it in real time. So please bear with me, my friends. Please bear with me. Let's go ahead and take a listen to Chet Hanks. Let's take a listen because he is about to blow your minds away. Take a listen.
Hey guys, I'm really stressed out right now. It's been coming to my attention that a lot of Trump supporters have been figuring out the truth about me and my family, being in the,
Wow.
you know what I'm talking about?
Wow. Points at the sky.
Right now, because everything's starting to come to light. I mean, these extremely reliable websites like 4chan, 8chan have been exposing shit. And it's like if somebody wrote it on the internet, it must be true. And it is true. So
he's mocking.
I don't know how this is going to affect our whole New World agenda. Ever since The Simpsons predicted my dad being the spokesperson for the coronavirus, even though they didn't predict anything.
Mocking, because they did.
It's been troublesome, to say the least. I guess I'm just going to have to work extra hard at my human sacrifices. I'm late for one right now, and I'm a little hungry, so I might eat someone's pineal gland on the way. But just know that we're watching you, and if you're talking shit on the internet, you're going to be the first people sent to the FEMA camps. So,
all right.
I'm really stressed out.
You heard it here first. All right, guys. Unbelievable. Can you believe that he was saying that? People say that's mocking. That's, he did it in such a way that people are like, well, he's joking. He was able to do this, right? This is what these people know how to do. But in fact, he's mocking the entirety of it all. Because why? Because we know it to be true. We know that the Simpsons do predict these things, even though he says that they did not predict anything. Bullcrap. We all know, my friends. We all know. He is mocking. Barry Jackson agrees. He is mocking. And it's all, why would he do that? Why would you get that on your chest over your heart? He even shows it. He's shirtless. He's a douche. We know. And if that offends anybody, you shouldn't even be here anyways. So I'm serious. He knows what he's doing. He has it tattooed over his heart. He's mocking us. This is what the elites do. Remember when on CNN where they come in and they say, Trump supporters are slack-jawed, poor. They don't know what's going on. They're mocking us. They hate us. They despise us because they are the elite. But you know what? As Trump says, he knows how their mentality is. They're delusional, right? They're delusional. They understand. They don't understand or how to connect with us. They have no idea because they're up in the clouds, right? They're up in this mentality of they're better than everyone. It's gross. It's gross. It's arrogant. It's sadistic. They're killers. Let's be honest. They're killers. And this is what they do, okay? And there's no way that they can connect with us. Ricky Gervais called them out, right? He made fun of all of them. Do you see the full circle of everything? Why is Tom Hanks' son just going on and on and on? We all know he's in a military base in Australia, right? Because the barcode on the top of the door. Remember, we had people even in the chat. Within 1,000 people, we had 2 people in the chat describing this to us. This isn't a game, right? These people are taken into quarantine, and Tom Hanks is the linchpin, my friends. He is the linchpin to all of these Hollywood elite. We all know it. And if I get taken out, I'm telling you right now, I'm not suicidal. There's nothing wrong with me. It's the happiest and the healthiest I've ever been. I'm letting you know that right now. Okay? I'm pulling it all together. He is the linchpin to everything. He is in quarantine in Australia. We're going to get to the bottom of that as well. Let's go. Let's move forward. So from Joe M, at the storm is upon us. Okay, he says, that is it. Deliberate disinfo traps pushing fakery onto the feeds to create a fog of war in these certain times. Worst I've seen, he says. There's coordination to it, and it's working. Function is to drown out anything that's real. Information warfare, DEFCON 2. DEFCON 1 is what? That's the worst, okay? That's the worst. Patriot 77, I talked about that yesterday. I'm on way ahead of the curve. with a lot of stuff because I do not stop. This channel does not stop, my friend. Again, so as we can see from the thread, check this out. So information, this is exactly from who? Mike Pompeo from yesterday. He says, bottom line is Patriots are in control. The virus is under control. Again, keyword, I want everyone right now to get that in their head that they emphasize virus. They emphasize it, okay? But the president keeps continuously calling this a disease. We're going to get to it. We're going to get to the disease part, all right? Absolutely. He says you and your families are safe. We've heard that where on the boards? Absolutely, from 17. This will pass. Kansas warned us, and he was exactly right. If it looks scary, you've been had. Patriots are in full control. If it is scary, you have been had. There's a lot taking place here. A lot of communication being taken place. Also, a lot of fear-mongering. What do they feed off of? Fear. This is what they do. They put it into our minds. They watch us panic. This is what takes place, as always. You know, this is what it takes place. Jeff Smith says, yeah, I'm not suicidal either. I know, Jeff, you're not. I know. I love this. Alan Kistler says, you were protected, Thomas. No worries. Thank you. I appreciate that, Alan. Thank you so much. Very nice. Let's continue. He wore a t-shirt. If it was no big deal, why cover it up? Why pull down the shirt? Why would Chet pull the shirt down? Show it. Very, very interesting, right? Very interesting. Again, Patriots are in control. I 100% the eye contact between POTUS, as you can see in this picture, right there. As you can see in the picture, he's watching Mike Pompeo. They are very close to each other. They understand it, okay? Mike Pompeo, follow him on Twitter. Very interesting information. Comms going on as well, okay? Let's move forward. One more thing. The virus is not a nothing burger, and I need everyone to emphasize that word virus, okay? It is not right to minimize the seriousness of it. Absolutely, I know one person who has it. But reports of panic spilling over, or supply shortages, or mass civil unrest is part of a fear agenda by our enemies who didn't get away with what they wanted to from their biological attack. 100%. That is true. Joe M is a true patriot, okay? Follow him right now on Twitter, @StormIsUponUs. Please do that, okay? Again, not a virus. So we can see this from Elizabeth Sanders. This has 1.2 million views. This is coming into San Diego. Why would I show this to you? Well, I'm showing it to you because it's San Diego. What is one of the biggest states that has the highest form of indictments? California. Look at this, my friends. Unbelievable. Look how long this train actually is. Look at that. Tanks galore. I'm going to let it play one more time. That's not normal. What is about to take place? And I'm going to get to the bottom of it. You know what's going to take place. It's not good. It's not 100% good, guys. There's a reason that we're being isolated to our homes and to our apartments. It's not that good. In the end result will be good, but as this takes place, not good, guys. Not good. It could get extremely violent. Again, I'm going to continue moving forward. Again, on Tuesday, Inevitable_ET will be on the podcast. We're going to be talking about everything. This is the most investigative. He's one of the best investigative journalists out there. So I'm letting you know he will be on the podcast on Tuesday. And he says here, Andy Cohen tested positive for the COVID-19 virus. These pics are hilariously related. Look at this. This is Anderson Cooper's lover. How do these people, I know one person that has this and supposedly has this. Now we're seeing that he has this direct ties to one of the biggest Mockingbird media hosts out there, right? journalists out there, millions of eyes are on this man's face. Okay? We all know about the Podesta art, right? We all know about it. Then this guy, look at these pictures. He has it. He tested positive. How many of you in the chat right now, right? How many of you in the chat right now know of anyone who has it? But this guy does, as he does this with her, with it. Who knows, right? Who knows? Very interesting. Why doesn't that just surprise me? How are all these celebrities getting tested so quickly? Look at these. Swamp fever is getting the swamp creatures. Just a few notables, just to tack on. Very interesting, right? Let me go to this. Mind-blowing, guys. Mind-blowing. Delling poll, chloroquine, malaria, coronavirus. Stunning correlation claimed from Breitbart News. The incidence of the 19 virus is dramatically lower in malarial countries than in non-malarial countries, according to one researcher. He says, this may very well vindicate President Donald Trump's decision to fast-track, just like at the beginning of this podcast, a decision to fast-track the use of anti-malarial drug chloroquine phosphate for the treatment of coronavirus. The correlation was spotted by Dr. Rory Spencer, meteorologist and principal research scientist at the University of Alabama in Huntsville. Here is what he posted on Facebook page. He says here, wow, on the subject of using the anti-malarial drug for COVID-19 treatment, I have compared the 19 cases versus malaria incidence in by country. This is amazing. I downloaded all of the data from 234 countries' incidence of total 19 cases as of 3/17/2020 versus the incidence of malaria in those countries, various sources, kind of messy, matching up in every Excel. Results, as we can see here, top 40 malaria countries, 212 malaria, 0.2 COVID. Next, top 40 malaria countries, 7.3 malaria, 10.1 COVID-19. Remaining 81 to 234 countries, 0.00 malaria, equals 68.7 COVID-19. Again, the units are malaria cases per thousand population at risk and COVID-19 cases per million total population. In all my years of data, he says, and analysis, I have never seen such a stark and strong relationship. Countries with malaria basically have no COVID-19 cases, at least not yet. This is why I told you that the president has yet a flawless record of being right. He's never been wrong. He knows. So do I put my full faith in this president? Absolutely. And how comforting that is, my friends. How beautiful that is that I can, and you should as well, be able to sit down and relax and understand that we are in full control. White hats are in full control. And the numbers attest for themselves, correct? There are no various possible explanations for this, in quote, stunning correlation. One is that malarial countries are not keeping effective records, which is not true, and that the incidence of the 19 virus is much higher than they admit. Another is that they are located in the tropics, and the coronavirus does not survive so long in hot countries. But the most encouraging possibility, my friends, is that these are countries whose populations have been heavily exposed to cheap, generic, old-fashioned anti-malarial drug chloroquine phosphate, and that this has been given them a degree of immunity. Unbelievable. A degree of immunity? After this many years? Chloroquine phosphate has been around since 1955, right? Unbelievable. As I reported earlier, he says, several studies, including a small-scale one conducted in France this month, suggested that chloroquine has proved effective in treating the 19 virus. It has been previously used successfully in the treatment of SARS, another coronavirus, with similar characteristics of COVID-19. Unbelievable, guys. Bet your bottom dollar that China dumped this on us. This is all I'm saying, all right? This is all I am saying. Very interesting material coming at us. Here we go. More. I must be constantly breaking the brainwaves of you guys. I mean, it really was just astonishing to me in all aspects of this. Hillary Clinton did a shot ski with Andy Cohen 2 weeks ago. He now has the virus 2 weeks ago. Why is she not in the news, right? Look at this. Look at this video. Andy's clubhouse shop or show, I don't know. They're all taking shots of alcohol from each other. He's on the top. It drains down to her, right? The thick ankle dog face. And then it goes down to this old broad here. All right. Moving forward. Why would she not have this? Why is she not in the news? Why is she not being tested? This should be going through every normie's mind right now. Andy Cohen, the host and producer of Bravo's Watch What Happens Live, I'm sure that's a wonderful show, has announced that he has tested positive for coronavirus. And 2 weeks ago, he was doing a shot ski with the thick ankle dog face, right? Unbelievable, but it's not in the news. Clinton appeared on the show to promote her new documentary on March 6th and took shots with the host from glasses attached to a ski. Let's watch the video real quick and pray to God that I do not get hit with a copyright.
1, 2, 3. Wow, that was amazing.
That was amazing. Wouldn't he be cool to hang out with, right? I'm sure he's not annoying at all. And I love her pantsuit, by the way, dark burgundy. Gross. That was amazing, he says. And he said to a camera, as a Real Housewife of New York, I'm sure she's a beautiful person too. I'm sure she's faithful to her husband as well. Real Housewife of New York, Dorinda Medley, and Hillary hugged. Gross. Guys, Delish reported at the time with language that is now seems highly ironic. Check this out. There are a few things that likely go on during any given episode of Watch What Happens Live with Andy Cohen. You're probably going to see a Real Housewife or too lucky if you're too lucky, right? You're probably going to get grilled with tough questions, and you're probably going to have some drinks. Even Hillary Clinton was not immune to the clubhouse treatment. Immune? Even Hillary Clinton was not immune to the clubhouse treatment when she made an appearance on the show last week. Why is this not in the news? Because they're biased, because they're the enemy, because they're agents, because they want to project fear onto Americans, because they want to besmirch our president. It should be completely in your face by this point. Again, guys, I wanted to show you this. This is 58 seconds of mind-blowing. It's just mind-blowing, right? Let's check this out. Listen and watch carefully.
Doctor who's been consistently reporting on CNN about the coronavirus.
Mind you, bad language.
Everything we are doing right now is to help.
Now check this shit out. Now look, this Lawrence Fishburne in the movie Contagion. Listen to what Blood say.
But right now, our best defense has been social distancing. No handshaking, staying home when you're sick, washing your hands frequently.
And look who Blood talking to
date.
Ain't that the nigga from CNN?
It is.
Or am I tripping?
We're still working on confirming that number.
Freelance journalist.
The CDC, this is Blood from CNN. In the movie Contagion. Come on now. I mean, I ain't no conspiracy theory motherfucker, but this is a hell of a coincidence. And he telling us to do what we gotta do right now in real life in the movie.
Is that in order to become sick, you have to
You
come in contact
are
with
watching
a sick
a
person
movie.
or something that they touched. In order to get scared, all you have to do is come in contact with a rumor or the television.
Doctor who's been consistent.
Unbelievable. The same man. I'm trying to show you as much as I can, my friends. As much as I can. And before I get into the next segment, I need to go ahead and read off some super chats, my friends. I know we are very, very, very busy here at True Reporting. So I just need you all to know to just bear with me. And if you're able to, please super chat and please share. I beg of you. Please share and please like this. That's all I ask. Let me go to the top. All right. 27 minutes ago, we talked about that. Thank you again. Rail Girl 1952. Jamie Campbell again says, I'm so excited. You should be, my friend, as you can see what we're going through. Your boy is hitting home runs. He cannot stop nonstop work here. Rhonda Limker. Amazing. Thank you, Rhonda, so much for your super chat. She says, you're so greatly appreciated for all your hard work. Love you, Thomas. Rhonda, I love you too. Thank you so much. And guys, if you want your super chat read, I will 100% do it for you. This is what I'm here for. Railgirl1952 says, again, permanently removed from Twitter. I don't know how that happened. Very disgusting. Censorship fascists is all that they are. Jay Brits, thank you, son. He said, I love it. Get it, son. He says, thank you, Jay Brits, or ma'am, whichever you prefer. I don't know yet because I don't know you, but I feel like I do. CC Diamond, thank you so much, CC. Says, thank you for working to help us all. I will not stop. I will not stop. Barbara Grayson says, you're very confusing tonight. Barbara, do you have like a cognitive problem? Because everything that I've talked about should be ringing bells. It should be signing off or setting off red flags to you. Come on, Barbara. Pick up the speed, baby. The Groove, and you know what I mean, shill. The Groove, thank you so much. She says, Thomas, have you heard when Trump was at the podium lately and the U.S. seal was missing in front of the podium? And Mike Pompeo also talked about a live drill. I did not hear the live drill, but I do know that the presidential seal has been missing. I've already talked about this, my friends. If you want to go back a couple episodes to talk about this, you must do so because that information is on there. Okay, guys, I'm just letting you know in real time. Guys, we're about to get to the biggest part of this podcast, and I will not wait to show you. And again, guys, I've seen the Simpsons information. I've seen Praying Medic tweet that out. I cannot put that on the channel or I will get hit with a copyright strike. Just letting you know, all right? Anyways, moving forward. Mary Winningham. Thank you, Mary, for the super chat. She says, thank you for all your hard work, Thomas. Where we go one, we go all. Also, go Tigers. There you go, baby. There you go. Hopefully football will be back soon and baseball, right? Absolutely. Absolutely. Mark, this is a new name, and Mary Winningham was as well. Mark, 222714FTW. I've seen this, actually. Stay frisky, brother, 222. Doing my best, man. Doing my best. I'm trying my best here with you guys, all right? Let's let me scoot up a little bit more before we get into this. Why is there no music playing? I hate dead silence. Ozdog. Thank you, my friend Ozdog, for the super chat. He says, check out Matthew McConaughey tweets witness room. Wow. Witness room? Well, I don't even know what that means. Very strange, right? Yes, KC1000 says, wasn't the UN flag missing too? I would hope it was. The EU, or the UN actually, can rot. Because it's a Christopher Grimes. Bye-bye. A lot of shills, guys. A lot of shills. I cannot express that enough. You're going to see a lot of attacks on this channel, okay? If there are 2,200 people in here right now, would you please go ahead and please click that like button? There's only 945 likes. Please, my friends, I can't express this enough. Please click that like button and subscribe. This channel is under a complete suppression. I'm working hours upon hours trying to get you information that I think you guys need to really get, okay? I'm doing my best here, so please show your appreciation and love, as many of the people who are donating here today have already done. It's very appreciative. You have no idea. Gypsy Girl 1971. Thank you so much, Gypsy Girl. She says, I love you, Thomas. Thank you so much for all you do, heart. Thank you, Gypsy Girl. I'm doing the best I can. Thank you for your generosity. I really mean that. EO2 Dave, been with us for a long time. Thank you, EO2 Dave. He says, if the adrenochrome was tainted, doesn't that mean that Xi Ping is helping Trump? I would assume that. We can speculate that. But, it is what it is. No, I'm not an LSU Tigers fan. I am not. Nico Hammer. What's up, Nico? What's up, my man? He says, hi, Thomas. Love your work from Australia. Be safe. You be safe. And send Hanks back to us, man. Get him out of there. We know he's there. Send him back. Devin Fleming. Thank you so much, Bubba. He says, hi, Thomas, and be careful, heart. Maybe Devon. Thank you so much, ma'am. I can't tell. But thank you so much. I think with a heart. No homo, right? I don't know. Thank you. I appreciate it. Mary Winningham again. Is Hanks really at a facility in Australia or Gitmo? I think he's in Australia. And I'm going to get to the bottom of that very soon, okay? I promise you, just stick around. I'm going to blow your minds here very soon. Daniel G, thank you so much from abroad. Daniel G's hitting grand slams lately. Search QAnon, Purge 2013, and click the first one. It's a photo of the Purge film showing tomorrow's date, 3/22/2020. Is this real? Amazing. I do not know. But nothing would surprise me at this point. I can tell you that nothing would surprise me at this point. And finally, Gary W. Johnson. Wow, thank you so much. With a great super chat number, by the way. He says, any information on the National Economic Security and Reformation Act? Nasara, where we go when we go all? Well, I believe it's going to be implemented very soon. We're just going to have to be patient with this. I mean, think of what's happening. We're getting free checks. People are postponing. They're postponing our tax day, so on and so forth. There's so many indications of this that I can't help but assume that it's right around the corner. We've been talking about this for years. Just understand that. Let me I have to check this real quick. Lee, I'm sorry. Oh, wow. Matthew McConaughey, witness room. We are all in it. If you could see this. Matthew McConaughey, we are all in it. Witness room. Just letting you see that in real time. Thank you, Shannon, for that sent to me. I've done so much information, there's no way I could catch back up. What are they talking about? Huh? I think Hanks is at the top of this. And I really believe that if he goes down, they all go down like dominoes. There's a reason why he's next to Oprah, why he's got his, I can't talk right now. Very, very strange. Very strange. All right, guys. Thank you all for the super chats. If you want to continue them, I promise you I will read them just like David Ellington. Thank you, David, for the super chat. I greatly appreciate it. Let's go ahead and get into this. I'm going to have to mute the music one more time because as you all know, one of my favorite comics, I'm a huge stand-up comedy fan, obsessed with it, in fact. Norm Macdonald has bits that he's putting out there right now. If you want to follow these, just go to Norm Macdonald. He's got 234,000 subscribers. He is talking about Tom Hanks' disease. First off, this is not a disease. This is, in fact, a viral infection. Why does the president talk about it? Why was Norm Macdonald completely exiled from Hollywood? Because he made fun of SNL, right? He made fun of SNL. He got attacked by The View. He went on to apologize on Howard Stern. Howard Stern basically tossed him aside. He knows a lot. I can promise you he knows a lot, and listen to what he's about to say to Adam Egget. Adam Egget is he runs the Comedy Cellar in Hollywood, downtown Hollywood in California. Listen to what he says. Again, he is putting out bits. He is calling out bits about Tom Hanks' disease. Listen.
We got to get the podcast going. That's all I know. This is the pre-broadcast. It's called Quarantined. What you're on right now, we're taping. It's called Quarantined. You were the first guest. We thought we'd talk about the podcast in the time of the coronavirus. The podcast in the time of Tom Hanks' disease.
I love that, man.
Sometimes I just want to get away from it all.
Right? And my friends, if I have time, I will put in the I will definitely put in the links to the. He has about 5 minutes he has two clips, one 3 minutes and one is 7 minutes, and he's both are talking about Hanks. And we know about David Spade dropping this. David Spade is actually best friends with Norm. David Spade is actually best friends with also who? Ellen DeGeneres. Been on the Ellen Show many a time. They all joke about how Ellen and David Spade have the same haircut. If you don't know, now you know. I'm just letting you know, my friends. I love Norm. I don't think Norm is a part of this. I think Norm is exposing this in 100% real time. Letting you know this, guys. Tying it all together. Let's go ahead and jump into some memes, my friends. Let's go ahead and do that real quick. All right, guys. All right. Boom. Right here. Let me bring it in. My apologies. Very interesting stuff going on. Why do they call it a disease? Why do they call it a disease? As we can see here, for medical use, this is mind-blowing as well, that I will keep going on talking about this. From the medical use, let me make sure that I'm out of the shot. I am. Hydrochloroquine treats malaria, systemic lupus, which is basically a immune deficiency disease. A lot of people who have basically arthritis, if they have fibromyalgia, if they have lupus, if they have Lyme disease, this is supposed to fix that. And why would they put that in there? Because there's actually an age dynamic to this, okay? This is actually there's an age dynamic to the corona that is going around, obviously making it what? Yeah, bioweapon. So it says, hydrochloroquine treats malaria, systemic lupus, rheumatic disorders like rheumatoid arthritis, porphyria, kuntia tarda, and strangely enough, Q fever? Q fever? What? Again, my friends, very strange. What is the reality that we're living in? It says here, Q fever is a disease caused by infection with Calicia burnetii, a bacterium that affects humans and other animals. This organism is very uncommon, but may be found in cattle, sheep, goats, and domestic animals. Wait till I get to this part, including cats and dogs. The infection results from inhalation of a spore-like small cell variant and from contact with what? Think of this. Milk, urine, feces, vaginal mucus, or semen of infected animals. Again, milk, urine, feces, vaginal mucus, or semen. If you've been following Q for as long as you have and you've looked into this, what is the first thing that you think of when you think of milk, urine, feces, vaginal mucus, and semen? Well, I think of what? Spirit cooking. It's the first thing that they talk about, that they mix the blood with these things. They prick the finger, they mix it with all of this stuff. With breast milk, with when women are on their menstrual, right? They mix it with this stuff. They're sick individuals. They're doing something. I don't know what it is because it's above our heads, but we're well aware of it at this point. This is exactly what it is. What are they doing? I don't know, but it's sick. Lindsey Graham. These are comms, guys. Direct communications to us, okay? Direct communications to us. Just listen to this. He's not talking about a virus, all right? Attacking the corona, you know what? Starve it. Social distancing. Slow human transmission. Bomb it? Look at what's in capitalization. Starve it, bomb it, kill it. Bomb it and kill it? Starve it? Are they talking about the elites? Starve it, right? Take away their that formula, that adrenochrome, right? Starve it, bomb it, kill it. Social distancing, slow human transmission, better therapies after bombing it, knock the lethality down, kill it, vaccine to end it once and for all. Interestingly said, right? Unbelievable. Coming at us from the DEA Washington. This is actually a blue check mark, so check it for what it is. No pun intended. Over 80 federal, state, and local law enforcement officers and agents executed a coordinated takedown today in several Richmond neighborhoods, resulting in 6 arrests of individuals on drug trafficking charges and the recovery of multiple firearms, ammunition, and illegal drugs. They're locking down these places. This is basically a small little grip of what a small drip to a flood, right? Of what is to come. You lock them down. They have nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. They're in there. And then you have what? You have martial law kicking in the door, arresting these people. They have nowhere to run. We're just starting to see a blip, a glimpse of what is to come in the near future, my friend. In the near future. Guys, if you are enjoying this podcast and you find it informative, please subscribe. please share, please donate, and please hit that like button. I cannot tell you this enough. I cannot reiterate this enough. I am very tired, so just understand that a lot of work goes into what I'm giving you right now, okay? Let's go. From Donald J. Trump, he says, hydrochloroquine and azithromycin taken together have a real chance to be one of the biggest game changers in the history of medicine. The biggest game changers, right? Which means to me, an all-out cure. The FDA has moved mountains. Thank you. Hopefully they will both. H works better than A. I find that to be direct communications. I'm sure Anons are looking into it. All right. International Journal of Antimicrobial Agents. But to be put in use immediately. People are dying. Move fast, and God bless everyone. Unbelievable, guys. Again, the president has yet to be wrong, right? Has yet to be wrong. All right, guys. Again, allegedly, notes in the envelope at the George H.W. Bush funeral. This has dropped today. They know everything. I'm sorry, George H.W. Bush. Guys, I'm just going to let you look at this up close. If you want to take a screenshot, obviously not that way, you can't. Just take a look right there. I don't know if this is real. I don't know. But people are saying, why would they type it out in all caps? Right? Why would they type it out in all caps? Because it's direct, it's blunt, right? And they want it to be clear. They want it to be clear. They know everything. I'm sorry. If this is fake, then it's fake. Take it for what it is. But I find this interesting that this is floating around on the internet. Looks real to me. Looks real to me. But that's all I'm going to say about that, all right? That is all I'm going to say. Guys, there are over 2,400 people in the chat right now. I really want us to get to 2,000 likes. 2,000 likes, and just imagine if everyone right now donated $1 to beat suppression. Suppression of real news. How much do you pay for cable right now? $90, $110 a month? Imagine just $1 donation, right? If you're new to this channel, please subscribe right now. This is all I ask. Please subscribe as well. And if you want to do a donation, please do so. It is a lot of work. I cannot tell you. Moving forward, here we go. Check this out. So, David Spade, this is mind-blowing. Tying it all together, guys. David Spade says, in quotes, this all rides on, again, Hanks. Let's be honest. Hanks is a national treasure. I love him. We did SNL together. He's an effing stud, but he's down in Australia like in Quentin Tarantino, and I don't like the fact he's not in the box. Not in the box, right? Forget Will Smith. Let's get Tom Hanks in a clear box. And if this is not direct comms to people out there, not to us, but in Hollywood, right? If this is not direct comms, I do not know what is. Let's get him in a clear box and watch him. Because if Tom Hanks pulls through, we're going to be so stoked. Meaning what? If they can get revenge, if they can have retribution on patriots and take us out, these people are sick. They hate us. They despise us. I'm not saying David Spade. I don't know about David Spade, but I'm talking about the elite in Hollywood, okay? They despise us. There are sleeper cells. If they're not going to go down without a fight. Yes, we have in most standards have won the big picture. We have won, but you think they're not going to try and pull something? Multiple things? You don't think they're going to do FFs? Multiple sleeper cells? Bang bangs. I can't say that word. SHOO. Right? FFs all around the place. They don't care. They will go down swinging. They will do as much as they can, whether it be. It's going to be multiple things. I really feel that this is true, okay? And the fact that we are being pulled off of the streets, put into our apartments, put into our houses, this is what is happening in real time. And this is the reason why. Because they will not go down without swinging. They are vicious. They have no respect or any kind of... They have no love for us. In their eyes, we are below the bottom. Always know that. Why do we respect the stars, right? They are the disease. We are the cure. Get it through your heads, guys, right? They will pull anything. He is the linchpin. They're looking up to him, okay? They're looking up to him. Ellen, Spade, right? Oprah, Matthew McConaughey. So many are doing this without makeup on. Madonna, right? They're all looking up to him. And then you have Norm Macdonald, exiled. Think of tying it together. Exiled from Hollywood, saying this is the Tom Hanks, not virus, but disease. What is the disease? 3, 2, 1. The disease is pedophilia. That is the disease. They are addicted. They love it. And it's over with. That is the disease. They are the disease. Darkness is the disease. This, my friends, is what I'm trying to tell you. This is light versus dark. This is what Q tells us, bringing it all full circle. This is what it is. They are the disease, the Tom Hanks disease. Do you not see it? It's very clear. Look at his son. Look at his son's chest. Look at the spear cooking. Look at the Podesta emails. Look at the WikiLeaks. Look at all of what we've been shown, verified by Q. It's all here in our face, and it's being brought. You're seeing the sheer panic on their faces. Their makeupless faces. Their gross, demonic faces. We are seeing it in real time. Why are they making these videos? Think to yourself, why? Sick. If anything happens, he says to Tom Hanks, F it. That shit's over, dude. I'm going to be like on my roof or from my roof, right? With this. Dave mimics pumping around into a shotgun and looking all around in paranoia, as if he's caught the threat. Says bye. Direct comms. Direct comms. Right? Absolutely. My friends, get ready, everyone. All right? We were all born for this moment. God could have put us in any generation he wanted to. He chose the one right here, right now. And I say that absolutely all the time. Guys, and again, more mind-blowing news. Listen to this, okay? This is the way that they talk within communications, okay? This is what they do. And if you're enjoying this right now, please hit that like button and please subscribe right now. And if you are able to, please donate. So, this is basically what he says and what they mean, okay? In the black is what he has written. In the green is what it is transmitted as. Basically what it is turned into, right? In their communications, okay? He says, have you learned how to decipher their coded messages yet? He says, hey folks, hey deep state friends. This is Tank. Hanks is in the green. The anon is in the black. Hanks is in the green. The anon is in the black. Ryan McAdams showing his true colors. He appreciates this. Thank you, my friend. Ryan McAdams with a giant donation. Thank you so much. He says, damn, son, bringing out the truth. Where we go one, we go all. Ryan McAdams, I do not stop, Bubba. That gets me pumped up. Fist bump. Boom. Killing it, son. Killing it. Your boy doesn't stop. Again, anon in the black, Hanks in the green. Have you learned how to decipher their coding yet? Hey, folks. Hey, deep state friends. Good news. 1 week after testing positive in isolation, the symptoms are much the same. Good news. They've held me for a week, but the situation has not changed. Never fear but the blahs. No fever but the blahs. Lots of talk, but they don't have much, right? They don't have much. Hanks is in the black. I'm sorry. Hanks is in the black. Anon is in the green. Okay? Let me minimize this a little further. Folding the laundry and doing the dishes leads to a nap on the couch. They didn't believe the cover story, and they've put me in isolation. Bad news. My wife, at Rita Wilson, has won 6 straight hands of gin rum and leads by 201 points. In translation, bad news. They've got us for whatever 6 is a code for. In quotations, whatever 6 is in a code for. We aren't playing the game. Gin Rummy only goes to 100. Playing the game is being a rat, and they know about the 201 scenario. Look it up. I have learned not to spread my Vegemite so thick. Vegemite, whatever. So thick. In translation, Australia is compromised. Do not flee here. I traveled here with my typewriter, one I used to love. In translation, they tracked me through my cell phone. Our phones are compromised. He's telling this to all of them. Direct communications. They talk in communications. They are spies. They are agents. They are agents. They are CA. Guys, this is what they are. Getting parched. Listen, all right? Moving forward. Do you see how they talk in this box? In the box where they're saying, hey, get him out of the box, right? Put him in a clear box. We need to know what's going on. We're fearful, Spade says, right? Australia is compromised. Do not flee here. Translation, right? That was the translation. I have traveled here with my typewriter, the one I used to love. In translation, they tracked me through my cell phone. Our phones are compromised. We are all in this together. In translation, I'm still one of you. Do not wait. Do not wait for me. Or actually, wait for me, right? Typewriter. Yes, JC. The typewriter is right here. And it's actually in, it's a Corona typewriter as well, which I've talked about in podcasts before, right? I'm still one of you, he says, right? Flatten the curve. Hanks, we can defeat them. Call sign. This means that they will not go out without swinging. I need everyone right now to follow JC Parker 369 on Twitter right now. Everyone, every single one of you are listening. Over 2,000 people listening right now. Please follow JC Parker 369 on Twitter. Bringing me the best information. I can tell you that in real time. Okay? Unbelievable. They're talking in direct communications to one another. They are not just Hollywood. What is Hollywood? Hollywood is a cult. Hollywood is ran by agents. They are above. They are trained. They are groomed. By what? By agents. You can see it when we saw Boot Edge talking just like Barack Obama. They're all on the same wavelength. They're trained by the CA. You don't think the CA is going to go out without swinging? I believe they've been cleaned, but there's also sleeper cells, right? There's also many benefactors, lower level, that will do anything and everything, foot soldiers, MS-13, to back up and save Hollywood, which will never work. We've already won, but it doesn't mean that they won't go into the streets, throw bombs. It doesn't, anything you can think of, any malicious thing, malice thing that they can do, they will be doing it, okay? My friends, I'm letting you know that's the reason we are being pulled from the streets and from businesses and from movie theaters and from stadiums, because they were going to do this a lot to change the narrative. But alternative media like Trureporting, like Red Pill 78, like Linda Paris, iPod, SGT Report, X22, Jordan Sather, Praying Medic, all these people understand what's going on in real time. Okay? Absolutely. Enoch. We are the calm before the storm and during the storm. Don't ever forget that. Take everything one day at a time, which you absolutely should. Be there as a calming element in your family. Forget what you think is going to happen and react to what is going to happen. Be watchful. Stand firm in the fact. Act like men and be strong. And I 100% agree with that. From Jordan Sather, your 2020 is all in your perspective. Some people's worlds are falling apart around them and they're going crazy. Every day he says he's laughing his ass off at the hilariousness of it all. And I'm looking at the bright side of things. A good life is as simple as a choice of thought. Manifestation, my friends. Let me call. I don't have Corona. 1 second. All right, I'm back. Methods. Our good friend Methods, right? Godspeed to all National Guard / military, as well as doctors, nurses, emergency responders, law enforcement, etc. As you face the challenges before you during these times, may God's mighty hand of protection remain firmly over you. Thank you for all you do. 07. Absolutely. You can see the positivity within this, right? Correct. For Michael Caldry, he says, new data. A French study has demonstrated evidence that the combination of, again, hydrochloroquine and azithromycin are highly effective in treating the COVID-19. This is the same graph I showed you. So if you want to show your people, show them. The patients enrolled in the study showed complete viral eradication around the 5th day of treatment. Absolutely, they did. Understand it. It's taking place in real time. Check this out. Coming at us from CJ Truth. Please follow him at CJ Truth. Incredible, right? Incredible. Hydrochloroquine sulfate. This is back a couple years ago. I don't know how many years, but this is an old formula. Where was it manufactured? This is not a joke. 200 milligrams of hydrochloroquine created in Corona, California. Think of that, my friends. Let that sink in. Where are you going to get this news? Nowhere. You're not going to get it anywhere else, right? And now the newest testing, okay? And we'll go back one more. As you can see here, this is the newest one. Hydrochloroquine, 100 tablets, 200 milligrams. Where is it now made? As you can see here, it is made in India. Manufactured Watson Pharma Private Limited, Verna Celset, Goa, India. Where was the president? Where is a very low amount of infected people at? India. Why is this taking place here? Is it going to be shipped from India? We need to absolutely test. We need to check and see if this actually comes from India. Unbelievable information. You're not going to get this anywhere else. I'm trying to blow minds as slow as possible, as you can see. Again, if you're enjoying this, please hit that like button. You're not going to get it anywhere else. Continuing forward, if one was to turn the NDC code into a 17 post, the NDC code, let me find it real quick. NDC code. NDC code 0591. NDC code 0591. We can see here, security test. United States Secret Service on high alert, right? HRC extradition already in motion, effective yesterday, with several countries in case of cross-border run. We've shut down both the northern and southern border. Several countries in case have been shut down. A motion effective yesterday. Passport approved to be flagged effective of 10/30. Okay? Could it be 0301? The 1st of March? Passport approved to be flagged effective just for her? The thick-ankled? Expect massive riots, and I promise you this is why we are off the streets. We are off the streets because this is to come, because they are the foot soldiers of the deep state. The foot soldiers of this. Guys, I need everyone to please understand that what I'm showing you, I do not think you're going to get. There's so much information in this, guys, and I'm going to have all of you call in as well. Okay? Please show your love and support to this channel. Expect massive riots organized in defiance and others fleeing the U.S. to occur, which they cannot. U.S. military will conduct the operation while what? What is taking place in the biggest indictments, not cities, but actually in the states? California, right? Illinois, New York, Florida, D.C., expect massive riots organized in defiance while others are fleeing the U.S., which they will not. U.S. military would conduct the operation while the National Guard will be activated, which it has already been done. If you do not think anything is happening, you're naive and you need to prepare. Proof check. Locate a National Guard member and ask if they've been activated, which we have done in real time on this channel. We have done this in real time on this channel. For duty of 1030 across major cities, 301. When were they acknowledged of this? I guarantee you is very soon to that date. If you want to do mirror image, which a lot of people like, 0301, were your National Guard loved ones notified? Because I can guarantee you that at least 20 people in this chat will say yes. Because they've been saying yes. It's happening, guys. Be safe. And again, Mind-blowing. I cannot keep bringing you the best stuff. People say, Thomas, you become arrogant. Thomas, you become, conceited. Absolutely not. I'm a patriot and I get fired up on this, and as you should too as well, because we're doing this together, my friends. This is what we're doing. You're not going to get this amount of information anywhere else tied into one 2-hour-long show. You're not. Everything else out there is fake news except for these 17 channels, right? This is what we do. We're trying to bring you the best information. In addition to many mentions in as quote, these people are sick, tying the whole podcast together. Q came right out and called them the disease. Precision, military planning at its finest. Q post, 1851. Sometimes the truth is right in front of you. Right here, from Breitbart, it says Big Hollywood. Photos surface of Guardians director James Gunn at the pedophilia-themed party. These people are sick. You people are what? You people are the disease. We the people are the cure. Q. What is the disease? They are the disease. Pedophilia is the disease. Evil is the disease. There's a reason our president comes on national television day in and day out. As I cover these pressers, he's saying disease. It's not a disease. It's a virus. He is talking directly to them. There are two things happening. A disease and a virus. The disease and the virus. Two different things. There is an infectious virus that is out there that they've released on us. And there's also the disease. What is the disease? They are the disease. Who is the cure? We are the cure. Get it through your heads, my friends. God wins in the end. And to round off what I've been talking about, and I really hope that each and every one of you appreciated the amount of work that I've put into this. You have no idea how tired I am. I am been doing this constantly, almost 6 hours streams, multiple podcasts at Methods, my dear friend Methods. We're going to win, and there will be a lot of celebration when we win. We're going to win with as few lives lost as possible. That's the game. It's a tough enemy. It's a tough killer. Far bigger, far more vicious than ever before. My friends, we are seeing evil being eradicated from this planet. Heaven brought onto earth. You can say I'm a conspiracy theorist. You can say I'm crazy. You can say whatever you want to. I don't believe any of it. I really don't believe any of it. I know why I'm here. I know why you are here. We're here to witness this together, and we're all here to bring together, bind humanity in love and light. And we're exposing the truth. This is why we are here. Take it for what it is. You can call me whatever you want to. Exactly. 152,000 sealed indictments. Is that fake? It's not fake. Every bit of this is real. These people are sick. Wow. Heavy stuff. It's heavy. It's really heavy. I'm just letting you know that right now, okay? I need you to know that. This is heavy. I'm going to go back and go through some super chats, all right, guys? And we're going to open up the phone lines and tell me what you think about this. Again, as we are doing the super chats, as we're actually doing the phone lines, which we're going to do for 30 minutes, I want to end short. I want to give Red Pill about 15 minutes I want to send everybody over to Red Pill, okay? And just let them know what was told today. Very, very interesting stuff, okay? So, anyways, let me go through some super chats real quick. There's so many of these guys. I'm so thankful for each and every one of you. The suppression, the censorship that's on this channel, you guys you have no idea how much I respect. I love you. I think that you are incredible people. I really mean that. If I met you, I'd give you a big hug and I'd give you a big smooch. I would. All right, guys, let's check. I have to continue to go back to remember that we were. All right, I think it was Gary Johnson. We are the news now. Thank you so much for your super chat. We are the news. They say, check out the old dog-faced Madonna in isolation on YouTube. I have. There's no more pasta. Pasta is code word for little boys. I wonder if fish fry is code word for a what? FF. We've talked about it in the podcast. Your boy's all ahead. Always ahead of it. I can promise you that. We are the news now. Thank you. Lisa Pack, thank you so much for the super chat. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you, Lisa. Longtime follower, I know. Ozdog, thank you so much. He says, witness room, where people watch executions from. What? Witness room is where people watch executions from. Is he a white hat? Who knows? I don't know. He's one of those that's been posting. Maybe he's looking for a plea deal. Won't get it. D. Hewitt, thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you, Bubba. I appreciate that. Or ma'am, I don't know. This is a new word, a new name. Azusadam Coins. Thanks, Thomas. Got popcorn? Yes, I do, Bubba. Yes, I do. I actually do. It's in the cabinet. I'm gonna go eat some here very soon. So just know that. Thank you, Bubba, for the super chat. I really mean that. Claudette. Petchart, thank you so much for the super chat, Claudette. Thank you for believing in what we do here. Sam Adams, Mike and Jonah, always watching. Mike and Joanna, thank you so much, Mike and Joanna. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I know those names. I know them. Silver Sister, thank you so much for the super chat. I greatly appreciate it. Sovereign Stevie, thank you, Sovereign Stevie, has super chatted. Thank you so much for everything you do. Wish it was more. Sovereign, that's plenty. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Patriots Revenge, always on cue. Always. No pun intended. I'll forgive you for not being an LSU fan. I'm not. It's okay. It's okay, sweetie. Thank you for the super chat. I'm not a Clemson Tigers fan, by the way, either. I like golf. All right? I like golf, and I like the Atlanta Braves, even though they're terrible, and they blew it. Christy Burkett, thank you so much. She says, do disabled people get stimulus checks too? I do not know. I'm not part of that, so check it. I don't know. Look into it, all right? I have no idea. Ryan McAdams, I mean, I saw this. I didn't see anybody else's, but Ryan, again, my man, you have no idea how much that means to me, Bubba. Thank you, Ryan. Looking right at you in the camera, no homo. Damn, son, bring the truth out. Where we go one, we go all. I did everything I could. I literally took everything I researched and gave it directly to you like this. Like this. Take it. That's what I do. I don't stop working. I do not stop working. It's difficult. I'm going to be honest with you. It's really digging into my real life outside of this. BR Swimmer, great super chat number, by the way, says, Thomas, thank you for all your hard work. Stay strong, stay together. We are the storm. Where we go one, we go all. Thank you so much, BR Swimmer. Dina Day Meeks, thank you so much for the super chat. Dina, I appreciate that. Shailene Autry, thank you so much. Big super chat. Thank you. She says, where we go one, we go all. Thank you, Shailene. I hope I pronounced that right. Thank you so much. Metal Songbird, what's up? Great name, by the way. Thank you so much for the super chat. Tammy Matthews says 10 Days of Darkness starts April 1st. No, 10 days. I don't know when it's going to start. But the operation started 3/11, and we're going to go over that when we get Incarnate ET on the show, which I really hope you guys spread that far and wide. I'll continue to promote that. So thank you so much, Tammy Matthew. I appreciate that. All right, let's go. Amanda Adams. Big super chat. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate it. Love your channel. A lot of my family follow you as well. Beautiful. I'm glad to have all of you aboard. Welcome, Adams family. Okay, that was gay. I'm sorry. Claudette Petchart says, love you, Thomas, and I love your show. God bless you. God bless Trump, and God bless America. I pray for them every night. Thank you so much, Claudette. Thank you so much. Getting hot in here, babies. Getting hot in here. We're in the South. It was almost 90 degrees today. All right, let's continue forward. Metal Songbird, again, thank you so much. Kansas City, Missouri, stay at home, lockdown, Tuesday, 12:01. Another state, right? St. Louis, big city. How many indictments are in that city, right? How many indictments are in that city? Look it up. I bet it's significant, to say the least. Denise Bolin, thank you so much for your super chat, sweetie. Thank you. I greatly appreciate it. Quinte, thank you, sweetie. I appreciate it. Says, no, they will all be too sick. They'll die out. Thank you, Quinte. Patriot77, thank you so much. He says, love that you are. I love this. Great super chat. I love that you are real. just being you. Great info tonight, Thomas. Thank you for all you do. Patriot77, thank you so much. Right at you. Thank you. I appreciate that. And I know that name, okay? I recognize people who do this. Honest to God, I really do. Mary Winningham again for the slam dunk. Thank you so much, Mary. She says, Sarah Ashcroft replied to McConaughey's tweet. She was purchased by Hanks at 13 years old, supposedly, allegedly. If anyone should be chirping right now, it should be her. Corella Kennedy, I hope I didn't butcher that too bad because you donated a lot. Thank you so much, Corella. I hope I got that right. Thank you so much. I really mean that. For your generosity does not go unnoticed. D. Johnso says 71 Lang. Thank you so much, my friend, for the super chat. I greatly appreciate it. Aline Diaz says, thank you, Thomas, for your hard work. Tampa, Florida, Patriots. You be safe down there. That's a hot spot. Florida is a hot spot right now. You be safe, all right? Rich Knapp, thank you, my friend, for the big super chat. He says, love you, brother. Keep on, keep it on. I'd take a hug. Kiss, not so much. Rich, thank you, Bubba. I appreciate it, my man. Thank you. Very nice. Rook Castle says, about to be laid off. The storm is upon us. Absolutely, my man. You need to stay safe. Stockpile, all right? Stockpile, baby. Frank Delafoire. You like how I roll the R? Foire. Thank you so much for that super chat, Frank. I greatly appreciate it. We're about to open the phones here, okay? And Anita Burke. Wow. With a massive super chat. Thank you so much, Anita Burke. Colloidal silver kills all. Thank you so much, Anita. You have no idea how much that donation means to me. You have no idea. Thank you. Your generosity will not go unnoticed, and it will never go unappreciated. And Jenna Sir, I know that name, by the way. Thank you, Jenny. Jenny, thank you so much. Thank you for all your hard work. God bless. No, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. This was a lot of investigative journalism today, guys. A lot of investigative journalism. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to talk about it in real time, okay? So let's go ahead and set this up. That's not it. Please tell me I did not delete that. Okay, good. I did not. Let me open up Zoom. Okay. Move this over here. We're going to go to another tab. Zoom. I know you guys have a ton of questions. This was a very thick and informative podcast / live stream. I could not have done this in just a regular one, okay? I just could not have done this. So just understand that, okay? I am going to actually add an ad to this, so before it uploads, it's going to be unlisted, and I will release it a little later tonight, okay? Just letting you know. I do have a company that I work for that gives me ads to do, so I have to do that as well, okay? Just understand that, okay? So just be thankful that you're here in the real time, okay? Here in real time, because you're witnessing it in real time, right? There you go. There you go. All right, guys, I gotta delete the meeting number, and then I'm gonna delete the password. Guys, you guys are killing it on that super chat, and I greatly appreciate your bubble worked hard today. I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding, guys. I've been working really tough lately. It's not easy. 7. All right. And I'm as healthy and as happy as I've been in years. Always know that. Your boy's dropping weight, exercising every day, hitting home runs every day. It's a lot going on behind the scenes too. Okay? Getting people on the show. There's a lot of moving parts to this that literally one human being is doing. So I hope you appreciate it, guys. I really mean that. All right, there you go, my friends. There you go. If you want to call in, the first number is East Coast, second number is Central, third number is West Coast, and that's the meeting ID and the password. Hit it up. Call in. It's gonna go quick because you got about 15 to 20 minutes to call in. Plenty of time to get a lot of numbers in. Okay, a lot of numbers in. Don Razor, thank you so much for the super chat. That's the new name. Pump, Rump, Trump. I like those 3 words. Thank you, Bubba. I appreciate it. Kim Castile. I love that name. I know that name. Kim Castile, thank you. She said 3 studies show 100% cure rate with chloroquine and azithromycin. 3 studies. I just showed them, right? You're on board with me, Kim, and I appreciate your loyalty and I appreciate your generosity. Always know that. Let me make sure there was not another. We got another one. Woo, not a small one. Rhonda Limker, thank you so much for the super chat. Says, Claudette is my sister. Introduced her to Q and different podcasts month ago. Where we go when we go all. Claudette and Rhonda Limker, thank you so much. I appreciate it, ladies. Thank you so much. I really do mean that. Jenny Sir, we hit that up as well. And the Mikado. The Mikado, baby. What's up, my man? True. Let's get it. We are, my man. We are, my man. I hope you guys are enjoying this. If I could get a how many people are in the audience right now, I would greatly appreciate it. Let me know, friends. Let me know. Real quick, mute your stream. Mute your stream before you come into this show. Mute it, okay? Let me see here. All right, we're good. Let's go ahead and take the first call. Hello, 7288, are you there? 7288, are you there? All right, well, that's not going to work. 3199, hello?
Hello?
Hey, what's up? Mute your stream, please.
How do I do that?
I just turn off your, just mute your computer.
Yeah, okay, it's off. All right. I got something good for you, bro. It's off.
Go. You there? Are you there? Bubba, are you there? 7288, are you there? 7288, are you there? BR Swimmer, are you there?
I am here, brother. How are you doing?
I'm glad you know how to work this. BR Swimmer, go for it, Bubba. Talk to me, baby. Talk to me.
Okay, man. All right. First of all, thank you again for all that you do, brother. It means so much, and so many people here are gonna be scared at what's coming, man. They're gonna be scared, and that's what we stand in. That's where people like you are needed. That's why I support you. I don't have a job right now. I'm out of work.
Sure.
But right now, I'm doing what I can to support you and to support every single person in here. Everybody here is on the same page. Even though you may not think so, we are. Everyone's here for each other. And I think, I'm sorry, I have to speak my mind.
No, you know what, Bubba? I feel you. Dude, I'm an empath. I really am an empath about this. I totally feel, I understand you, man. And what you're saying makes a lot of sense to me. And you have no idea. I don't hear it. I do hear it a lot. But coming from someone's word of mouth, like through actual like telephone, through visual, whatever, you have no idea how much strength that gives us to do this, because it is very draining to do this, to talk about, imagine talking about pedophilia for hours on a day, how bad that is for you. You understand? And I really appreciate what you said to me. I really mean that, okay?
All right. Yeah. But like I said, brother, so much love and so much light is going to be needed, because there's the truth's coming out. It's going to be devastating. 99% of people in the hospital. I don't think this is an exaggeration. I feel it within my very soul as well. There's things coming, and it's not far off, man. It's happening right before our very eyes. Every single one of us here, listening to the chat, listening to your voice, listening to each other. Just be that light in the darkness. We are the storm. I mean that. We are the storm, but we are also the calm within that storm. And we have to bring out the beauty that is within each of us, because everyone's going to see things differently. Everyone has their own perceptions. I've been in this movement only a little while, man. But there's people that have been in this even before you were here. There's people who have been working at this for decades.
Yes.
They've given their lives to get us to this point. This is the time. This is the place. This is what we were born for. Every single one of us. And I think more people need to realize that they're more important to this movement. Each of us, every single one of us in the chat is here. This is evil that we are fighting. We need to get right with ourselves, and we need to get right with God and with the higher entity, the light of creation itself. That's so important. But I just wanted to get on. I don't want to take up any more time. You probably have a lot of voices here, but I wanted to just spread that, and I will come on any single time if people need support, if people need to chat me directly, so be it. But each and every single one of us is perfectly capable of doing the same thing and standing side by side in this movement. We are the digital soldiers. We are the army of God. We are the light warriors.
Bubba, what is your name?
My real name is Mark, sir.
Mark, I wrote down your Zoom. I wrote down your name, man. You think exactly how I think. I may not show it 100% of the time, but I think exactly like you do, my man. I would not write down your name and everything if I didn't wholeheartedly believe in what you just said. I think if everyone thought like Mark thinks, this world would be a very different place. But Mark, I'm proud of you, my man. I really mean that. And I think that you are 100% a light worker, and you understand the full circumference of what's taking place right now. And you're gonna be so much happier if you're not as happy as you can be right now. You're gonna be as happy as you will ever be here in the very near future, my man. I really mean that, and I know that, but Bubba, I really mean that. Okay.
Thank you, Thomas. Thank you so much. And thank you each and every single one of you listening to me right now. Thank you each and every single one of you great and amazing, beautiful light workers and patriots out there. Where we go one, we go all. Love and light to all of you. Take care, everyone.
You too. You too, Mark. Bye. Wow. Might be one of the greatest calls ever brought onto this show. There's been a lot of funny ones. There's been a lot of dark ones. There's been a lot of informative ones. That one was that was a pure light worker, much like your boy here. I'm letting you know that. 5035, hello and welcome to the show.
Hi, Thomas. How are you?
I'm good. Who is this?
My name is Leah. I'm calling from New Jersey. Long-time listener, first-time caller.
You said Leah?
Yes.
Hi, Leah. I'm good. Welcome aboard. What's on your mind tonight?
I just wanted to reiterate my love and appreciation for you. I've been listening to you since you started. I've been following this whole movement for at least 10 years. 9/11 woke me up, and then, the rabbit hole just got deeper and deeper. And my only hope, the real hope for me, was when Trump got elected. And that made me realize that, this really is happening. There really is a shot for humanity to get out of the chains of, the cabal ruining all of our lives. And it's very hard for people like us who are woke to try to wake up other people when they ridicule you, tell you you're crazy, laugh in your face, and like I've been trying to red pill my family for years, and they still think I'm insane. And it's very frustrating, especially as an empath, because you do feel that, and you're trying to do is spread love and protect the people that you love with this knowledge. And I think, this is going to be the ultimate red pill. Like, I'm so ready just for everyone to know what we know and, keep loving each other and protecting each other. But thank you so much for everything you do. I see how hard you work. And
glad you appreciate that. I mean that. Ma'am, I really mean that, Leah, that your boy's working really hard, okay? I'm letting you know. And I appreciate your acknowledgement. It means a lot to me. Okay?
Well, thank you. Keep up the good work. We all support you. We all love you. Don't listen to the trolls, the haters. They're going to be...
They got to screw off. They can screw off.
Yeah, exactly. Like, we're going to be the ones laughing in their faces, in a few weeks when all this is done.
They're bought and paid for. Leah, they're bought and paid for. You know it and I know it.
That's so true, yeah. And, it just shows, again, like, the depravity of these people, that they got to pay shills to keep up this lie.
Exactly. Exactly.
So.
I 100% agree. And, Leah, thank you so much for your beautiful words of wisdom. I loved it. Thank you.
Thank you for your time. God
yes, ma'am.
bless you, everyone. Where we go, one we go all.
Yes, ma'am. You have a great evening. Thank you.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Debbie, thank you so much for the super chat. She says, you are awesome. Mikado16 says, true, let's get it. I read that one before. Thank you, Mikado, always around. Anita Burke. Steve Barwick, The Silver Edge. Lots of articles. I have to check that out. But thank you, Anita, for that very nice super chat. I really do mean that. Mel C. Oh, my goodness. She's back. She's back. Thank you so much, Mel C. Missed you. She says, just sending some corona-free love your way. I like it. Thank you. Thank you, Mel C. Very nice. TJ Whitehead, what's up? Thank you, Bubba, for the, or ma'am. TJ can go both ways. There are only two genders, by the way. Probably get shut down for saying that. Yeah, guys. Purple one. Peace. Because I haven't been. Your boys on this, killing it. Sunny skies. Thank you. Killing it. Troll. Bye-bye. All right, TJ Whitehead, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Remember, only two genders and only two scoops. Raphael, thank you so much for that super chat, Raphael. I greatly appreciate it. Jamie Alexander, look at Q post 1116, 2-year delta on the CV cure. We'll have to look. I'll have to look. I can't do it right now, Bubba. I got to catch up with so many phone calls, okay? Just send it to me in a DM, all right? Thank you, Jamie. I appreciate it, my man. Jonah Berlin, thank you so much. Nice super chat, my friend. Thank you so much, Jonah. Jonah, I hope I pronounced that right. Thank you, my friend. Terry Thomas, we stand united and we will withstand the storm. Absolutely, Terry Thomas. We will. Light will defeat evil and darkness as well. Mel C, come on, Mel. Come on, Mel. Thank you so much, Mel. I appreciate it. She says, shout out to the empath, your boy included. Promise you. Sending a note corona-free love to each and every one of you. All right? Each and every one of you. Mel C is, I was speaking about you today with Shannon. Thank you so much. And big shout out to our mods, Shannon and also Marsha, Sunny Skies. They stay to this day in and day out, and they do not have to. Beautiful people. Beautiful people. Always know that. Bang, bang, whack-a-troll. She did. Sonny got him. Don't come in here with that noise. I don't like it. It's garbage. Lindsay Larrabee. Oh, excuse me, Renee W first. Renee W, thank you so much for that super chat. Thank you, Renee. And Lindsay Hebel says, wow, with a nice super chat. Thank you so much, Lindsay. She says, I'm also an empath, indigo, and travel agent. I just got off the phone with the State Department in Paris. It is a level 4 abroad. Last flights are out tomorrow. Get on the plane home now. It's taking place. It were baby steps, right? Baby steps. Jamie Alexander, I'm a girl. I'm sorry. Thank you, Jamie. I didn't mean to call you Bubba. I'm sorry. But Bubba means friends. But thank you, Jamie. I appreciate it. Mel C again. Oh, my goodness. Gracious B. Thank you so much, Mel C. She says, big thank you and tons of love to the mods. The mods kill. We have the best mods this side of the Mississippi, right? Let's take some more calls. Hey, Group C, what's up? Are you there? Hello.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
How's it going?
I'm doing good, my man. What's up?
Nothing. Just wanted to say, so about 3 years ago, middle of March 2017, was when my first red pill moment took place. And so with us being at that point 3 years later, the more I think about it, the more fortunate I feel to have all this knowledge that very few people don't have, you know?
Yeah.
And it's just amazing to see how far we've come since our first red pill moment. I'm sure you remember your first time, and then you wondered where things would go from here, right?
Absolutely. What's your real name, Bubba? Do you give it out?
It's Aaron from Arizona.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, man. Welcome aboard, Bubba.
Thanks. So
I knew that name. Yo, no, I know, Aaron. My bad, Bubba. I talked to so many people. Also, a big shout out to you, my man. How is the you doing the sleep work still?
Oh, you know what? It's the meditation thing.
Well, that's what I meant.
What I've described to you before hasn't really been happening lately. Work's been getting pretty stressful, and as I said before,
oh no, I'm sorry.
no, it's okay. It's just, with everything that's going on, I'm having to adjust, because this whole CV pandemic that we're going through.
Yes.
Anyway, yeah, you have to be in a state of positivity in order to work, and I'm not like freaking out, losing sleep, but yeah, a lot going on. I get but anyways, yeah, just really special time in my life, being red pilled, and then years later I get to talk to you on this channel. It's pretty awesome.
Well, I'm here for you, Aaron. And, I love when you call in. I love when you call in to me and Linda, and you're hitting home runs, my man, and you're on the right path. I told you, okay? I meant that when I said it.
I believed it too. So thank you very much. What you do is a great thing, and glad to know good people like you.
I appreciate that, Aaron. You don't know how much that means to me, man. Thank you so much. I hope you have a great weekend, Bubba.
Thank you. You too.
All right, man. Bye-bye. Do you understand the amount of love that is within this channel? I don't know if other channels talk about that. I don't necessarily watch any other channels. I really don't. I kind of stick to myself like a lone wolf. I'm best friends with Red Pill. He's a great person. But I'm letting you know that, the amount of love that's within this channel is non-parallel. I can tell you that right now. You guys are beautiful people. I can tell you that. Mikey D. What's up, Mikey? How are you? He says Snoop Dogg, Ice Cube, and Ice-T are all paid deep state agents. Mikey D, 100%, son. 100%. I totally agree with you. Thank you so much for that super chat. Moot Point. Good name, by the way. Moot Point. Thank you so much for the super chat. I'm going to take 2 more calls, and I got to give some leeway to Red Pill 78. So when you leave here, go straight to him. We might take 1 or 2 or even more calls. So if you're the one, you're the one. 7031. What's up? 7031. Hello.
What's up, Red? Thomas, how you doing?
I'm doing good, my man. Who's this?
This is Ivan.
Who?
Ivan.
What's up, Ivan? What's on your mind tonight?
I want to know what you think about the boats going down to the East Coast and to the West Coast. You think those are Gitmo boats?
You're talking about cruise ships?
The boats that are going to the hospital boat.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. No. I don't think they're Gitmo boats. I think they are to isolate the sick from the ones that are not sick. I think it's a brilliant idea by our president.
Okay, all right. That's what I wanted to know. What you thought?
That's what I think it is, my man. I don't think there's too much to read into, man. But that's it. It's a brilliant idea. That's where I'll leave it.
All right, cool. Thanks.
All right, bye, Bubba. 2676. What's up?
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Who's this?
Oh, you can. I just have a question. Austin Steinbach. Have we discussed him?
I will give you a very brief statement on that, and I will leave it alone.
Okay. So Austin Steinbach, I found him, about a week and a half ago, and his videos really captured me. And he had a whole bunch up. Now he's only got about 4 up. But he had about a good 10, 15 videos.
Yeah.
And he started last year with a hint video, and he hasn't posted anything for like almost a whole year. Then he comes out of the blue. Everything that kid says, everything. There was one thing I couldn't debunk, and that was that CrowdStrike and Clinton have access to all the GOP members' computers.
You're very smart. You're a very smart man.
Then the next day, I saw something like Glenn Beck, or I think it might have been Rush. He had put out an article saying, do you realize CrowdStrike still has access to, is still working with the GOP? So that made everything 100% verifiable. Nobody can debunk this kid. Nobody. And
right.
He's throwing pitches up, clues up. He's laying it all out there. And he's making claims that you, me, or anybody other normal person would get locked up for. And he seems to be immune to everything.
Right, but, and this is a big but, and I'm going to leave this with you. You are a very smart man. That person is dropping truth bombs. He's a spook. Okay? He's a spook.
I get this. Here's another thing, too, is the minute I found him, I found Joe M on Facebook.
Correct.
I've been following that. So I dropped that. I dropped the video to Joe. Joe replied to me and said that, very good find. He's an SME, subject matter expert.
Correct.
And then about 4 days later, Joe just laid into him for being a lie.
Correct.
But I can't find anybody that can give me any probable evidence to debunk it.
The reason, there's no reason for debunking. It's the matter of facts going against people who are actually for Q. If you say that you are part of Q or you are Q and you're going against Q related accounts, what the hell are you doing? That should be a clear indication that you are a spook and is causing division.
Yeah, I get it. I get it. Hey, I had one other thing too. Is I saw a video on the FIVEG.
Yeah.
Of a pastor who made a statement, who gave me epiphanies because I had been at this 18 hours a day, every day for the past year.
Mm-hmm.
And let me tell you, when I found Q, I was so excited to get accepted to the White Rabbit group on Facebook. I felt like I was part of something. Like everybody around me's calling me nuts and crazy. I got in a big fight with my wife. Like the beginning of this month, I'm like, I'm going shopping. She wouldn't let me.
Sure.
Shut up. Now they're all fucking win. But with that other issue, this pastor, he had put out a video. He also stated that he had a connection to Secret Service, military, the whole nine. And he put out a video saying, you know how it started over there in that main city. And then it was on that cruise ship. And that was the same exact spots where that was all being implemented, and how the deep state is just trying to push all this madness to get everything overflow, the hospitals, all the yada, yada, yada. He basically, when it boils down to it, he said, don't even bother getting tested. And do not take the vaccine.
I understand, my man. I'm going to leave you with this. I got to let you go because I have many more calls. I'm going to have about 2 more phone calls, okay? Real quick, listen to me. All right, real quick. I want everyone to know, listen, we're talking about Austin Steinbart. You need to understand that I would not I think you should keep an open mind. And I think you should use discernment with this. Because what he's talking about is legit, but he is a spook. But just don't dismiss him, okay? He has incredible information. But again, I understand that. But what I'm saying, before anyone says that I'm part of this, talking about with this Austin guy, I don't even know who the hell he is. I'm telling you right now that he's there to cause division, but he does know things. This is what agents and people do. That's what they do. They want to cause
me on Facebook friends and everything.
Right. I understand, Bubba. But I'm letting you know, in no way, shape, or form, am I trying to go against Joe M or the Q movement in any way, shape, or form. I'm just letting you know this guy just put out pretty good information. Use discernment, and I'm going to leave it at that. All right. Thank you, my friend, for the call, Bubba. You have a great night. All right. Be safe.
Oh, yeah. Thanks.
Bye-bye. All right, big shout out to JC Parker 369, all right, walking me through that part because I didn't know, but definitely direct comms between me and JC Parker 369. Follow him right now. Don't be that person that doesn't follow him. You'll be missing out, I promise you, okay? 8825, hello, can you hear my voice? 8825, phone number, can you hear my voice?
Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am. Welcome to the show.
Oh, well, wow. Thank you so much. It's a big deal for me to figure out how to try to call in, but
it's fine.
I have a project that I would like to throw out there, and if anyone is interested in helping it, I think the timing would be really good. I've formed a web page that's called the New Collaborative Network.
Okay.
And what I wanted there was like one hub where everyone in the truth movement, people with web pages, businesses, whatever, there'd be like one spot for people to go and find out where they need to go for information, and also have it set up like sort of like a Craigslist, state by state, all the way down to the local level.
Sure.
Because, initially I thought of it because I was afraid 3 years ago, that something big was going to go down and I wouldn't have any contact with anybody.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like forming networks. And, yeah, I mean, I'm going to start on it, but it's, could be a big project. And I think it'd be a really good idea right now.
Hello?
Oh yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, let's get. I need to move it along. So what's your question?
Fine. I'm just gonna start trying to call in. What I'm looking for is other people that want to hear about this or think it might be a good idea and want to help at different areas. I think that is what I'm looking for.
There's a lot of groups out there. You dig around on Facebook, you'll find them. I appreciate the call. Thank you so much. Last call of the day before we get into Red Pill. Who is this? 4308. What's up?
Hey man, this is Terrence from Detroit. I'll be quick.
What's up, Terrence? What's up, Bubba?
Hey man, so I want to know, who do you think is going to ask Q plus the Q, and in what setting? Is it going to be a journalist? Is it going to be a citizen? What do you think?
You mean who's going to ask the question?
Oh yeah.
I do not know. I don't know if it will ever be asked, to be honest. It was supposed to happen at the rallies, and now the rallies are canceled. So, we're going to have to wait and see, my man. I have no idea with that. I mean, I could speculate. I mean, I think it would probably be, one of the, like an OAN reporter, something like that, or Fox News. But Fox News is being really shady. So, I don't know, my man. I mean, it's going to come. I hope it comes, because it's going to melt the internet.
Yep.
So, that's all I can give you, Bubba. That's all I got for you.
All right, man. Hey, good show.
Thanks, Bubba. You have a good night. Thank you.
Yep.
All right, guys. That is the end of the show. I really want to thank every single one of you who donated. I know there were a couple more. Let me make sure. Right. Oh, Mark 222714 FTW says Zach is also a spook. I don't know about that. I think Zach may be black-pilled, but I do respect him. Okay, he jumped in late in the game. Don't bash. I know him, and I wouldn't lie to you. Okay, I promise. Why have callers? Habif, why do you complain? It's the end of the show. Call in earlier. I think it's your fault. My friends, I want to thank each and every one of you for calling in. Everyone who left the like, everyone who donated, everyone who shared this, everyone who just has so much to do with this. We see who the ones who appreciate the show, right? My platform is your platform. I only have so much time in a day to do this, and complaints, I just can't deal. I just don't have time for it, guys. I really don't. I tried to put together for you one of the greatest podcasts I could. There was not enough time to put it into an actual podcast format. I'm going to pull this off the internet. I'm going to add an ad to it. Then I'm going to re-upload it tonight. So be aware of that, my friends. Please, everyone, right now, go over to Red Pill 78 stream. Follow him right now. I'm sure he's going to have an amazing show. He always does. That's my Bubba. I love him to death. I hope you guys have a beautiful evening. Enjoy the rest of your day with Red Pill, okay? Guys, I will see you later. Thanks to all the mods. Thank you to everyone who really believes in me and what we do here on True Reporting. Please share this. Please follow me on Twitter at True Reporting, and I'll talk to you all on the next show, which would be tomorrow, because I do not stop. I'm very tired. We'll see you later. Bye-bye.